Hey friends, this is cable seated overhead extension. So here's a few reps for you. So I have my rope and come around. Okay, so a couple things here. First of all, for ease of setup, I like to have a couple reasons. The bench not at a straight up vertical. I like to have it at a little bit of an angle. Helps you kind of reach back and get the rope a little better and put you in better position. Also, it causes you to not need to arch your back so much. So if you're all the way up vertical, you really got to kind of arch to reach back. So have it like a high incline, and then depending on how long you are, either way, how long your arms are, either way, you're gonna have to probably come around and grab the rope and then kind of finesse yourself in the seat. It's not the greatest thing ever as far as setup, but it's really good exercise, so it's definitely worth it. So I kind of come around and just do what you gotta do to sit in. Okay, so as far as like the bench position, you notice the bench is just kind of hold like in line with the cable and the machine, holding it in place. So that's gonna be about a good distance for you. Now at this point, you're gonna treat it just like you would with like a dumbbell extension or a barbell extension or whatever you do for your triceps. So come, get a nice big stretch. Don't arch your back excessively, just let your body do what it's gonna do. And you know, take into account your like personal shoulder mobility. If you can't get all the way back, that's fine. But the idea is to get to work the triceps in the stretch position like this. So as long as your arms are as perpendicular to the floor as you can, that's going to be where we want to be. And then at that point, the big thing is here is to like let the elbows take the lead. A lot of people kind of try to do like a pullover press hybrid, and they kind of pull over and press up. So from here, just let your elbows just come up. If your upper arms and shoulders move a little bit, that's okay, especially on the way back. You want to kind of maximize and get a little more stretch, because you know the long head of the tricep, what you're trying to work, is attached to the shoulder blade. So as you stretch your shoulder like that a little more, it does get stretched, but you just got to do what you're able to do. And yeah, then just press up. There's still some tension on top, not a ton, but a little bit, so it's worth to kind of, you know, get a full range of motion and flex your tricep. I even like to play around with it. I like to kind of push up just a little bit with my shoulders. You're kind of notice that I'm not just coming like this. I'm kind of almost like reaching a little bit. You just got to do what you do. You do what you need to do to kind of maximize that contraction and do what feels best to get the best kind of pump and contraction in your triceps. So this is basically it. And then for dismounting, it's about as awkward as it is to mount. So I kind of just take it in like one hand, kind of wrestle with it, and then put it back. What you could do also is you could set the cable up a little higher. You just got to be careful that you're not setting it up too high to where you reach back and ends up touching. But the benefit of this is, so this is probably good for me. Then you can kind of reach back and let it go like that. So whatever you got to do to make it happen is good. But yeah, that is a seated cable overhead extension.